we're here because of the Zoning Improvement Program for Housing, also known as ZIP. It's really a program that is derived from the housing element, and we're here to start exploring what housing could look like in the city of West Hollywood.
We're here at the beginning of this process to get input from city residents and stakeholders about how they want to see the city reach its housing goals.
We know affordability has been a big part of the conversation, and affordability has so many factors that lead to it. So we're really talking about which type of neighborhoods we want to live in, what walkability looks like in the future of what housing looks and feels like in the city of West Hollywood.
So zoning are the basic building blocks of what can get built where, what types of land uses are permitted or maybe restricted, how big buildings can be, and zoning is passed by ordinance of the city council.
You can think of it as the envelope that a letter would need to fit in. And right now as a city, our envelope is a certain size. And every cycle, every 8 years, the city has to build new housing. We're tasked with that from the state and from the region. So zoning is a way that we can make that envelope a little bigger to accommodate the types of housing we need for the future.
Typically, the process begins with an assessment of our existing zoning regulations and a community and stakeholder input process. And so we evaluate what our zoning looks like today, what that allows for, what we might be trying to achieve through those changes in order to help us reach those goals.
So we're really trying to introduce more tactile activities for people. Usually community meetings involve question out to the public and then an answer back. So what we're trying to do is really collect statistical information, but also get people visualizing what housing can look like in the city of West Hollywood. So we have game pieces that people can put on a map. We also have like stickies, and people can post on those dots and kind of place them around to talk about what kind of transit and housing compatibilities can go together. So we have about 10 to 15 breakout groups here, and everyone will be split into smaller discussion groups. So they'll be led by a facilitator, which is a planner, and also a support planner staff. And then here they'll have these like 5 to 6 people, small discussions to really talk through all these exercises that we have planned for them.
And so when staff collect that analysis, collect that community input, they develop a set of recommendations that are then presented at 2 different public hearings, one for the Planning Commission, opportunity for people to come and share their perspectives about a set of proposals and recommendations from staff. And then the Planning Commission offers a recommendation to the City Council, who ultimately gets to decide what types of zoning changes get approved into law.
We will continue to change as a community, but that change will be reflected by the voices who have been here, who are invested, and who have an outlook and a vision for what the future of West Hollywood looks like. It's the responsibility of a city with this many resources to make sure we can accommodate the future. And if people want to live in a city like West Hollywood, well, I think that's a really good thing for our city.